talk about this main event. Kevin Lee threw the first punch, and he got the last laugh against Michael Chiesa.
He did. You know, Chiesa actually landed a nice left hand at one point and had some nice opportunities for some submissions. Kevin Lee had to fight off of his back here. Again, Chiesa was able to get a guillotine at one point, then able to attack with a triangle, but it was that mistake right there from Chiesa, giving up his back. Lee able to get that body triangle, and Chiesa just was not going anywhere at this point. Ate some big shots. Now, here's the rear naked choke by Lee. Now, Mari Yamasaki is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt instructor, and here he is watching this. There's no imminent danger to the body as far as the arm isn't going to break, the neck isn't going to break here. All it is affecting the neck, and you see Chiesa get up immediately. You have to wait. You have to give a fighter a chance. And for anyone who saw the Felice Herrig versus Justine Kish fight, it looked like she was done as well. They let it go.
I'm sure we will get back to the main event later on. But listen, it was a rough night for Johnny Hendricks. He had missed weight trying to hit the 185-pound mark, and Tim Boetsch pretty much made him pay for it.
He definitely made him pay for it. He set up the leg kicks. He was throwing those leg kicks at him over and over again. They got us some good exchanges. He brought that up to the body kick, which later on set up the kick we're going to see here in 1 second, which is a kick right up to the nugget that knocks him down to the canvas. Whoa, right there. He got him shooken up a little bit. Then he went to the body, touched one knee. At that point, we kind of knew it was all over. The traditional Tim Boetsch grabbed the back of your head and uppercut into the referee steps hand. We saw this in the video, the promo video leading up to it. This is the reason why I thought he might have the edge in this fight.
But Tyron, he picked up his 5th straight loss against Dennis Siver.
The thing about BJ Penn, he has to recognize that he's a legend. When you start fighting these fights and you're coming up short, you continue to fight, you're going to start tarnishing your legacy. You know, he's not hurting for money. Everyone's going to remember the prodigy for everything he does. He has to really consider that.
Yeah, I thought BJ actually had a good second round, but he just ran out of steam in that 3rd round and really was taking a lot of shots. I thought Dennis won the first. I thought it was a good sign that BJ came back in the second. But again, the BJ Penn of old was just non-existent in this fight. Just a lack of variety, a lack of creativity with his striking. He had his moments, it just wasn't enough. Simple as that.
You gotta love BJ Penn. 5 rounds, Kevin. You know, I was really excited to see you going out there and slinging some leather against Michael Chiesa. The one thing my question was when he had you in that 100%, when he DDT'd you, how did that make you feel? Did that wake you up, or were you just like okay, or did it hurt? Or what was going on in your head as soon as you guys slammed on the mat?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I don't even know what a DDT is. I think that's a WWE move. Yep. I'm pretty sure I'm the one that lifted him in the air, so I don't see how he's slamming me if I got him on my shoulder. You know, I mean, can we put a real journalist on? You know, before the fight, you were saying I had my left hand down. He was going to hit me with the right hand, and he's a southpaw.
Hey, buddy, you about to get
it didn't
in line
even make
too,
sense.
man.
So, I mean,
hey.
let's throw on another a real journalist. I don't even know if he really watched the fights, or you think I train over at Mayweather's gym doing boxing only, you know, or not doing wrestling. I don't understand it. So let's
look,
go
man,
throw back
one thing
on
I have to
Brian,
say
or
is,
back
look,
to you,
congratulations to your fight, but you're calling out Khabib. You're just like Alaquinta. I can't understand anything that you say. All you're saying is just a whole bunch of hoopla.
Yeah, but I'm fighting.
You need to get in line. You need to get in line, son.
Al ain't fought
you need
in
to
2
take
years.
a ticket,
You know, I
and you
fought more
need
than...
to bleed a little bit. You need to go through guys like Edson Barbosa, Rafael Dos Anjos, man. You're just barely breaking into this whole
you're talking
thing.
to somebody with more...
All you're doing is this, man.
You're talking to
you
somebody
don't
with
want
more
nothing
fights
to do
in the
with
same
these
amount of
things
time
right
as
here.
you.
Especially elbows and knees and kicks. I don't want to take your pride from you. Look, congratulations on your fight. You did an amazing job. Would we have liked to see more fight come out of you? Absolutely. I'm excited for your next fight.
I would have too. I would have liked to show more. I mean, again, you're talking to somebody that's got more fights in the same amount of time as you. So I'm fighting whoever they put in my way. If I take somebody like Edson Barboza, all these dudes that's already down the hill, sure, yeah, I'll take them right next. I mean, you can get it in. We can get it in December. It ain't nothing. So I mean, you talking like I ain't never turned down nobody. I'm taking stupid fights.
You gotta keep trying. You gotta keep talking. You gotta keep building your brand. Keep doing your thing.
I gotta fight somebody like Lando. I got to fight somebody that's coming off the UFC debut. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Hey, you know what? You're going to have your hands full. The only thing that I have to say is no matter what you're going to do as far as your career, you're going to keep moving forward. And I have to praise you for that. You're an athlete. You're an athlete. You have decent hands. But compared to myself and compared to a lot of these higher-level fighters, this is the one fighter that you had. You have Michael Chiesa. I was supposed to fight Michael Chiesa. And the one thing is I will eat you up for lunch, but that's not the case because you don't meet my standards on this. You have to put in your time, kid. And I'm gonna
That's
keep calling
all
you kid.
cool, but right now you playing. Look, I'm trying to give you advice. Right now you playing a reporter role. You're not
There's
doing
no
your
reporter role.
I
They
read
asked
what
me
you
to
said
come here
about, you know.
because they like my style. They like the way that I finish my fights.
And again,
I
you
don't have
might
to
want to
talk,
do your job a little bit better.
We
That's
don't
all I'm
talk
saying.
about this.
You might
If
want to do
wanna
your job.
go,
You
we
might
can throw
want
leather,
to.
But you know what? Like I said, you have to earn your
Yeah,
right
again,
because
you
there's a lot
slow.
of other
You get hit
fighters
a
out
lot.
there that
We
are gonna
can
be calling
do
my
it.
name.
It'll be easy money.
You serious?